Legend of Total War here with part 3 of my Rome 2 legendary fucking Hannibal at the Gates Let's Play campaign as Rome. Alright, so you might see a little bit like a frame rate counter up here in the top corner. I don't know where the fuck that came from, so this is sort of my second attempt to try and make this episode. We had a massive crash on the game, and I couldn't get back into it, and I had to validate the game files, and then when I came back into it, this frame rate was here, and I don't know how to get rid of it. Like, it's just, I just don't want it there. I don't know, whatever. Anyway, let's continue playing. Like, when the crash happened, I hadn't done anything, so it's fine. I've heard of these crashes happening before, so yeah, it's no big deal. Let's keep going. We didn't lose any game data.
Your next command?
So yeah, we're aiming for these guys next. Alright, so overall things are going really well. Let's grab you. You're going to command this.
We hunger for battle. Advance.
I know we haven't been doing very many manually resolved battles, but we haven't needed to. And like, I get this in every one of my later Total War campaigns. I auto-resolve a lot. And it's not because I'm afraid of doing manually resolved battles. It's because the auto-resolve yields better results. Like, I understand the game code a lot better than I used to when I first played this game. And, yeah, the auto-resolve, it's just the easy win. Like I said, I'm not doing any particular challenge campaign. I just want to play it. The thing is, all we can try and do is get Creative Assembly to... I mean, they're not going to fix it for Rome 2 or Attila. Those games probably have finished being patched. If we're lucky, we'll get a final Total War Attila patch, but nothing more for Rome 2. But my biggest concern is that Warhammer and later Total Wars are still going to have this inherent fucking problem. It's such a bad problem. And some people just say, well, why don't you just not use it? That is such a stupid answer. It really is fucking stupid. Because for competitive Total War players, it's an instant win button. You can't not use it for competitive if you're competitive. If you're just playing around, fucking around or whatever, of course you can decide, oh yeah, I'll just intentionally put myself through difficulty. If you want to do that, that's fine. But, in my opinion, it needs to be patched out. What do we need here? Put that there, and I'll put that there. Public order is mostly under control. How are we going here? Public order is very much under control. Let's move you over here. Maybe I'll attach you to one of these armies. I think we could use another army up here, because those are all just, Rorarii. So, I tell you what, we need artillery. Let's get rid of this and this. I've been thinking this out a bit. Because like I said, we had already played up to about this point when it crashed, so we're about 4 minutes into it, and there's been no autosave, so it didn't lose any game data. What I'm going to do is build this building here, the cohort barracks, here, because you can build it up just as much in a minor settlement. It's just that there's more options to build more customized capital stuff there. And since we don't need this building at all, I'll just put it over there, and we'll build the artillery workshop there, because you can't build that in minor settlements anymore. You used to be able to, but you can't anymore. One of the biggest problems I had with Rome 2 was not actually the bugs. Like, if you've been watching me ever since the game first came out, I actually really enjoyed Rome 2 and gave it a lot of praise when it first came out, which I regret. One of the things that really irritated me about the way Creative Assembly handled the patches was that they wouldn't fix the bugs. They would just fucking change the values of everything all the time. Like, I constantly had to relearn the game over and over and over. There was so many different, like, you'd learn how to play it one way. One way would be like, okay, melee infantry, definitely not the way to go. You go all cavalry, and then they nerfed cavalry to fucking oblivion. Okay, cavalry not the way to go. All missile units, and then they nerfed missile units, and they go, okay, no more missile units. Okay, now we have to go all heavy infantry, and then they nerf that again. It's just like just make up your mind or balance it before you fucking do this, because having to fucking learn the game over and over and over is so fucking frustrating. And they're doing it with Warhammer as well now, which fucking frustrates me. Because, like, I learned how to play the game in early access, like, specifically with the vampire accounts. I fucking learnt them, you know? But, you know, by the end of it. And now it's completely different, you know? Death-dealing magic, no longer a viable option. You got to use healing magic. It's just, they just keep changing things over and over. I don't know why they do that. It doesn't add depth to the game. It's just reshuffling. It frustrates me so much. I mean, I can understand, like, a little bit of tweaking here and there, like, in, like, Blizzard games, in, like, StarCraft, they'll do little tweaks, and you're like, yeah, you know, it's barely even noticeable sometimes. But they don't suddenly turn, like, a carrier into a fucking scout, sort of thing, with a patch. Alright, I don't know what I'm doing here. That's right, we need to, let's start recruiting here. We're not going to get any velities this time. The velities are just a place marker for the artillery. Like, velities are okay. I prefer archers because archers have longer range, more ammunition. I know they don't do damage quite as fast, but they do more over time. Alright, we don't have any more money. You should probably stay there. Alright, let's move on. I don't think there's a lot to do this turn. Yeah, sorry for a bit of a rant. I mean, I don't think it was a negative rant. It was just, you know, obviously I ran into a problem. I spent the last fucking hour trying to fix it, and yeah, I just I consider you an edict. Let's have a look at which region need. We'll go for money-based stuff. So why don't we put a tax rate in there? Because public order seems to, for the most part, be under control. I mean, once that's researched, we're gonna be rolling in public order. I think. I should check my politics. I don't like the politics in this game, or in Total War Tiller. So you've recovered. And look at this. 5,400 to save 17 gravitas. You gotta wonder sometimes, like, the design problems with Total War lately. And when I say lately, I mean Rome 2 onwards. Like, I can forgive bugs, I can't forgive horrible design. And that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing really horrible design. And I feel like the design is getting worse. And I also feel like the more I scream and shout about it, the more they ignore me about it. So maybe I need to change my approach, but that's all I fucking know how to do. You know? You want me to approach something in a calm manner, I can't do that. That's not me. I'm very harsh. That's how I won't say that's how I've always dealt with, but that's how I like to deal with things. You can get your point across a lot harsher if you stop using soft language. People these days in their fucking soft language, trying to be so fucking polite. Forget it. Just get your fucking point across. Like when people are talking to me sometimes, and you know, they start off with like this huge introductory, trying to, I guess, you know, small talk. And I'm just like, just fucking get to the point, okay? I don't want to hear the fluff. Come on, chop chop, get to the action. What the fuck do you want? Alright. I think we should just wait for the time being. If I can keep sabotaging, because I've only got the 2 armies here and they're shit. We wouldn't be able to fight that manually. Now come on, legend, you pussy, fight the battles manually. Watch my Medieval 2 stuff, that's all I can say. The game was programmed for its time correctly. We don't need this. Alright. So, how much recruitment capacity do we even have? Maybe I should have actually counted. Okay, so we got 8 in here.
Rome needs good fighters.
Fucking hell, 9 recruitment slots. Alright, so let's get this to 11.
Are you ready to serve Rome?
Because we'll might as well just recruit all in one turn when it comes to this, so I don't have to pay the upkeep.
Ready for orders.
And there's no point giving upgrades to shit units because you don't, because they're based on percentages, not by additive amounts. It doesn't give them anything. I feel like most people know this, but there's an old saying: you got to move at the pace of the slowest person, and the slowest persons are all the people that always give me the comments, and those are the ones who I have to respond to. Always, why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? You know.
Commander.
Because the thing is, like, comments are the main way for you guys to give feedback, and I know I go on about it. Most YouTubers go on about the comments, but I do try to communicate with you as best I can. What am I doing here? Just trying to look for something to spend money on. How about we increase our research rate? Alright, what about politics? Let's have a look. Got 80%. He's down here. I am curious whether or not it is even possible to get the Civil War in this. I've heard, like, I don't know for certain. I've heard it's not possible on the micro campaigns to have a civil war. But I could be wrong. And I know that in the grand campaign, if you get a civil war for either Rome or Carthage, it's kind of a good thing, because after you've beaten it, you become the Roman Empire or the Carthaginian Empire, which is, or Republic, whichever one you would choose. And it comes with all kinds of bonuses, but I don't know if you get that in the micro campaigns. It's not, I don't know, it's not explained at all. This is the problem with constant fucking patches. I mean, I can appreciate the fact that you can't necessarily get something like this right on the first try. I can get that, but so many patches it took.
We hunger for battle.
And the patches would change the gameplay by so much. No, that's definitely a good thing. Extra armor, extra ammunition, extra replenishment rate, cunning. Such a good ability. Some people prefer to go down the warrior trait, but I'm a cunning man myself. I prefer cunning. I value cunning over the others. Because I like to be able to move, I like to be able to replenish, I like mobility. Mobility's my thing. I don't care too much about instilling fear in a game where you pretty much can't break them unless you kill them anyway. So, Scipio got himself something, whatever. Money's coming. Why don't we increase the tax rate? Because it seems like the public order is really good everywhere. Let's have a look. So, 19, 17, 21, 13, 21. I guess that's not that distracting. 26, 24. Yeah, we could increase the tax rate. No problem. We do it from there. Okay, there any... Yeah, we're still all good public order, and it gives us a lot more money to work with. Okay, so in Rome here. Yep, that looks good. I'm just wondering, if we were to come over here and fight them, would it work? I don't know. Why don't we move a little bit closer and raid? Because that way we'll make a bit more money and we'll be a bit closer. Because the thing is, this is a really big iffy situation because we've got the numbers behind us but we don't have quality, and the numbers are not that far off from each other. Okay, if you come in here, you can start training them because experience will come in really handy. Because the thing is, when it comes to auto-resolve, like if you understand some of the fundamentals of how they're programmed auto-resolve, you can use it to manipulate it to your advantage. Auto-resolve, generally speaking, tends to favor melee defense, which is kind of stupid because melee defense has no killing power. That's why units like Roarii can perform so well in auto-resolve because their melee defense is huge. I mean, it's higher than Hastati. Even though the Hastati have higher melee attack, which melee attack performs better in manually resolve, because if you can't kill your enemies, they're just going to sit there and do nothing. I mean, yeah, you could use them for hammer and anvil, but let's face it, early on in the campaign, it's not really a viable option in legendary difficulty because you don't have your cavalry under control just yet. Well, I don't. I mean, equities are okay, but they're just medium cav. They're not shock cav or anything like that. So in auto-resolve, if it just goes, oh, look at these guys with high melee defense, and you win very easily. But that being said, it doesn't mean they're better than these units over here that have very high melee defense as well. So you've got to be very careful. Can you do anything to them? Poison wells. Yeah, it'd be good for gaining some experience, because the more we can level up our spies, the better. Alright. There doesn't seem to be any threat down here, so let's just force march down, because I want to get down into Sicily as soon as possible. Because we did lose our Sicilian settlements, which didn't concern me at the time. I thought, the thing is, when you're going to be as much of a bastard as I was, you know, betraying my vassals, which I absolutely had to do, because look at this now, it's so tidy now, and our economy is better than ever, at the cost of reputation. Who cares? And fuck Syracuse as an ally anyway. I hate allies in this game. They're so useless. They don't do as they're told, and yeah, they're just useless shits. So I get rid of them. Better the land being held by me. Even if it does increase my corruption, it's fine. Alright, so that's that. If we can try and get this guy out of the city, that would be best. But apart from that, if I can sabotage him one more time, because he's not going to recover all of this in a single turn. If I can sabotage him one more time, then we'll try and hit him. For some reason, whenever I record Rome 2, the file size of my videos is much higher than whenever I record anything else. It's like 4 gigabytes for an hour video, whereas other stuff would be between 1 and 2. I don't know why. Okay, what happened there? Oh, they put him out in the fucking sea. Alright, that's fine. Let's just, because I can't get him while he's out at sea, let's just assassinate him then. See if that works. So he's full on dead. Good job, bitch. Alright, let's see if this works. Because if it doesn't work, we can certainly pull out. Okay, that's not enough. But generally speaking, the second army is where all it really comes from. It's not enough. Let's see. Yeah, valiant defeat on all marks. If we were to fight this manually, we would not win, because Roarii have no killing power. Yeah, I could fight for a little while, but ultimately would not work. So we need to get that guy out of the port somehow. Ah, shit. Should move the other guy out first.
Retreat, men! Retreat! On the move, ready for battle. March. Ready for at once.
Or, you know, getting a bit more experience, that would help with our stats. But like I said, we've got armies coming up soon. That'll help. Alright. Sabotage this loser if you wouldn't mind. Ah, you're such a bitch. Oh well, I don't think we need her to take on Sicily. I don't think we can... Okay, no, we can make it. You go over here.
Let them cower before Rome. We take this settlement.
Now the thing is, because we've got 2 good armies here, we can justify making a head-on attack. We don't have to worry too much about these guys making a counter-attack, because if I need to, I can fight the battle manually. Now, bro, bringing these guys in force march, you might be thinking, what are you doing? You're going to get ambushed. But if they fight in a single battle, they get taken off force march. So, it's all good. Just thinking what to do with this. Should I loot it or raise it? I'm just going to occupy it. I don't need the money from looting and it causes slaves. Slaves are okay and everything, but I'm not big on slavery. I'd rather just delete that stuff and just start again. It's a town. But it's good that we've got this region again because that's going to really help with our food supplies. Because the thing is, if you've got, like I said, if you've got 2 of these greenfield villages, you really don't need to have any farms anywhere. That's something they introduced in the latest patch, which made the game so fucking easy. Allows you to have bread baskets, essentially. Because before you need to have build so many goddamn farms, and farms cause public order problems, and of course take up a building slot. But now, see, no farms in Latium et Campania. There's nothing here producing anything. Hang on, this needs to be converted to civil settlement. No point having a farming settlement if you've got no farms. That being said, it's not exactly producing much food. But I don't even know where I'm going with that. Okay, let's see. Do you need to stay here? I think the public order here will be fine. You come down here now. Get to Sicily and help us out there, because... I don't know, we'll see. Upgrade this. Actually, no, what do we... Take this. What should we get? I mean, public order's under control. Why don't we get a library? In addition to that, that provides as much wealth from commerce as that did. Except with giving us public order instead of taking it away. Alright, let's move on.
How can I serve Rome?
I mean, when it comes down to auto-resolve, oh shit, I need to do something about that. Because those are enemies. It comes down to risk-reward. And if the risk is high and the reward is low, then you'll take another option. And that's the problem with it. But the problem is, Creative Assembly, I feel like they just don't understand anymore. And you, like I said, I've spoken to them, I've met them. And I'm probably going to get another chance to do so soon. And I just felt like... You can speak to them and you can try and approach it however way you want, but there's this wall that goes up, which goes, oh no, I created this, therefore it's perfect. It's just like, I don't know. I mean, they can do whatever they want, it's their game, and I'm just... I reckon I've been playing Total War more than they have. Yeah, get the better ships.
Docking.
So what have they got here? It's a transport. Alright, we may actually need a general here as well. And actually, you know what? In manually resolve, because it would come to that probably, levies would perform a bit better in a siege. Because these guys here, all they're good for is just sitting there and just soaking up damage. And it's about time we get a navy. Now that we've increased our tax rate, we can certainly afford it. Which reminds me, I actually needed money for this. So we need 2 of these and a bunch of... Damn it, I need to get more money. What we could probably do is come down here and actually loot this settlement. That would certainly make us a bit of cash. I don't think this guy here is necessary to come. Let me just see. I think this is Scipio. Alright, let's bring him down. I shouldn't have done that. I'm trying to actually bloody make money and then I go and spend some.
None will escape.
I wouldn't fight this battle without artillery when it comes to a walled settlement, which is why we're working on artillery. Alright, if you came down here, I'm not sure if that's a really good idea. Oh, look, yeah, you come down as well. If their army is still in the area, then, and if it takes Messana, it's not a big deal. We'll just take it right back off them. If we keep our guys together, they'll all get experience, which is useful. Okay, a bit of damage onto this army, but for the most part it's fine. Okay, yeah, definitely loot it, because we'll probably be demolishing most of the city anyway. Yeah, because they've always got a lot of military buildings in their barracks, which we don't need. I will build cheap shit in here. Yep, I won't upgrade that, because there was an army there, it might still be there. They might just go in and take this, which is actually a good thing, because if they occupy it, we'll just go in there and kill them. Saves us having to run around and find them. Sometimes them taking settlements can actually be a good thing from you. Which is silly. Well, I don't know. Temple of Poseidon, I don't think we'll need that. Public orders, because of all the global bonuses that we've got, it's generally speaking under control. Dry dock. Keep it for now. Just let it repair itself and then we'll convert it to something else. Same with that, just let it repair itself. It repairs by itself over time. The thing is, if I go in here and repair it, I'm undoing all the money that I gained from doing that. Okay, so I've gained enough money to recruit that last unit that we needed here, because I didn't want to have to stay here another turn. And then they'll be able to get moving next turn. I'm going to also need to recruit another general to take command of those guys. I do prefer my generals to have cavalry, but the Roman general's bodyguard are amongst the worst general bodyguard in this game. Because they only come with 40 men, and they're good fighters and everything, but they don't protect them very well. Okay, so time to adopt a few of these guys, because I like to have everyone in my party. It allows me to manipulate the influence a lot easier. Shit. Because I dropped a point by having them come in. We gotta try and get this back up to 80%. Even if it costs us some money. Okay, back up to 80%. Good, we're back to here. Because that was a difference of 2 public order, 5% research rate, tax rate and everything like that. So that's helps a little bit. Our money's much better off now. So that's good. I should probably... well, I need to upgrade that. The thing is, this is a garrison colonia. That provides more defenses. Let me just see what the difference is. So there's 2 plebs, 1... oh yeah, there's a big difference in that. The thing is, that makes more money. So, 2 plebs, 1 pleb, 1 hastati, 2 hastati and a principe. So there's 2 extra hastati in this one here. Right, so that's the difference. 2 extra hastati, 1 less pleb. I'm pretty sure I've also got one of them over here. Let me just have a look. So, the upgraded version has what? No additional troops. Just has artillery defenses. This one here, no additional defenses, but... right. No additional garrison, I mean. Don't get very large garrisons. No, we'll just leave that for the time being. There's not enough time to sort of build that before they even get there. Alright, so what do we need? Public order's good. We probably don't even need this. Just 2 will be fine. Instead, oh, I don't have the money for that. That's okay. Wait, have I done my stuff over here yet? Oh, hang on. This could work for me. Sabotage him. Okay, this is going to be tricky. Because we could essentially do a draw-out battle and not have to worry about whatever units they've got in their fleet. And also, if we attack him now, this guy can't reinforce. But the thing is, I need to get my guys over there. That's the hard part. So I'll tell you to attack, but you're actually going to withdraw. And what that's going to do is going to put him outside of Okay, never mind. I didn't think he'd win this on his own.
We cannot do that.
And there we have it. So we took him out in 2 separate parts, which is much easier to do. So thanks for that. Okay, we lost a Hastati, but that's okay. We can replace that with Ravarii. Should we loot this? Yeah, I need the money, and I'm probably gonna destroy most stuff anyway. And there goes Massilia. Good. So destroy this. It'd be so much easier just to destroy it rather than wait for it to repair and then have to convert it as well. Fishing port, demolish it. It'd be same with this one. It'd be easier to demolish it because it should also, by demolishing it, convert it. And don't forget, we get money by doing that.
Ready for orders.
We can't recruit anything here. It'll also enable us to recruit next turn. I'm pretty sure that's what we want.
At your command.
Cool. We stole ballista there, a Greek ballista.
Ready for battle.
Oh, so we are actually at full strength.
Ready for orders.
The upkeep cost seems about the same, so that's fine. Alright, cool. Alright, so what else should we do there? Okay, that's a level 4. It can't be upgraded any further. I don't think we need all these temples here now that we've fixed public order. I mean, is it +2? Is there still instability here? No, we've got a lot of slaves. Right, that's because, yeah, I've been sacking settlements. So slaves can be a big problem. How much slavery do we have? A 30%. Look at that. 30% slave population gives -11 public order, but gives an 18% public order economic boost. Taxes here, 40 plus 43%. Okay, look at the difference. So it's a 7% difference for a 20% boost. So definitely, if you want to get higher money, go with taxes over slaves. Alright, so maybe don't destroy that just yet. We need to wait for that slavery to go down. If we upgrade this... Where's my stuff that provides global bonuses? Yeah, if we get some of that, that'll be good, because that there provides more public order globally. If we can get a few more of those kind of settlements, that'd be great. And don't forget, 3 turns until that's been fixed. Alright, I guess just, yeah, make some more money. Let's move on. Man, we're rolling in the cash now.
At your command. Ready for orders.
All good. Like I said, it could actually be a good thing to get him to take that settlement. Save us having to chase him around. Okay, that's not a good thing.
We hunger for battle.
Now the AI is fully capable of doing exactly what I just did to them. See, there we go, it's all been converted. We're actually able to recruit Roarii now. Okay, if there was ever a time that you absolutely had to succeed, it's right now. Because what we can do is, if we sabotage this guy here, he cannot reinforce.
They will never know.
And then what we do, we get ready to go hit this guy with this guy unable to attack. And wipe him out individually. Might lose a few units. Easy come, easy go. Had to be done, because we got to win this situation. And manually resolve wasn't the right option. We would have lost that battle. Just because that guy's here, no attack power. We can attack them, or...
Ready for orders.
Yeah, I think so. Let's just get rid of them. So, thanks to the spy. Yeah, we didn't lose any other men.
You have further orders.
We dealt with them.
Ready for
Okay, so you're going to need
At your command.
an additional soldier.
For Rome.
That's got lead. Okay, that's going to be really useful. Now, if we come over here... Now, my reputation is completely shot. But let me just see if I... No, okay. I just want to see if I can get some cash out of them so that I could... I'll just declare war on them again straight away. I don't care. Like I said, I don't value my reputation in Rome 2 very much.
March.
Because the AI's too fucking unreliable in the first place.
Hunger for battle. You will march till your feet bleed. At your command.
Okay. Alright, now if they came in by sea, well actually what we could even do is we can go and attack, and just with 3 ships and just... Or maybe that worked better in Total War Attila, I can't remember, because you can't reverse, but my ships would be faster than their transport ships. Because I'd be able to knock off a few of their ships. Most of their stuff is crap anyway. Look, I'd rather win, so let's
Recruiting more ships for Rome.
just get our shit together first.
Ready for orders.
I don't think you're going to need to recruit anything else. If they were to come here, we've got the garrison here. Let's see, what's the garrison like at the moment? Oh, that doesn't actually improve the garrison at all. That. You know, just having 2 extra hastati is not that big of a deal. Though it could be the difference between victory and defeat, obviously. So you're back. Now, sabotage him. Trying to get wounded this time. Good. Alright, with that, they won't be able to make the attack next turn.
Ready for orders.
Yeah, and what I'll do is I'll send these guys back to deal with it.
Ready for orders.
So we'll go up this way, keep them together. Because I can't quite reach it. Yeah, you sit here, you need to replenish fast. So you need to stay in here just for a few more turns. And then we'll come up here. Through both ways and try and wipe them out. Alright, we want money. One of these. Upgrade this. No, in no danger of losing it. And yeah, money. Because food is not an issue. That there is going to give us as much food as we've got regions. So how many regions? We have 27. So that'll give us an additional 27 food, which is heaps. That being said, in regard to all my complaints about stuff, look, I make complaints because I feel like as a community leader of Total War, sort of, it's my responsibility to help improve future games. And if I don't make these criticisms, we're not going to get better games. I've of course I'm still, just because I make a complaint doesn't mean I'm not a fan of Total War games. It's just that I can see it being so much better, you know. I'm not going to accept mediocrity from Creative Assembly. Ah, crap. Okay, what am I going to do about that? Okay, cancel that. It's not urgent. Start with those 2. Okay, that's good. And let's move on.
Ready for battle.
Alright, so Grand Camp following will reduce upkeep costs. The thing is, these guys aren't always going to have the cheap crap units. Eventually we're probably going to get the better ones. So reducing the upkeep by 4% could actually be really useful. But then again, making the legionaries better... I mean, plus 6% melee attack for legionaries, for Principes is really good. Yeah, alright, I'm going to go with that. The thing is, it's not going to affect these guys here at all because they're not heavy infantry, but they might one day become it. Well, you know, not them specifically, but we'll see, because I intend to sort of build a barracks, maybe a frontier station around here. It shouldn't take too long to build that, and they can get their upgrades from there.
Ready for battle.
Because the thing is, the Principes aren't that bad. Now, in Rome 2, I think the escalation between shit units and expensive units in regard to cost is about right. Because if we have a look at it, Ruario is shit, cost about 60 unit. Principe is essentially the highest tier unit you can get in this particular campaign. They cost about twice as much in upkeep. But if this was Total War Attila or Warhammer, this kind of unit here would cost about 100 in upkeep. And this one here would cost anywhere from 300 to fucking 500 in upkeep. Which makes it totally not worth it when you can just get 5 of these and auto-resolve them all. Now, of course, you can still do that in this campaign. But you can also do it with them just as easily. It works as well. Almost as well. But, you know, if you're caught in a situation where you need to manually resolve, you'll be fucking glad you've got them. Alright, let's move on. I forgot to move this guy. No big deal.
War! A man's calling is war.
What are they doing? I can't see what they're doing. The fact that they're staying on their turn there is a bit of a concern. Okay. Can deal with that. Extra influence is always good. The fuck? How did we lose so much influence? Oh, whatever. Fucking prick. Okay, distant member of the family. He's said to have a great pet eagle. Adopt him. I've seen that one before. How much money do we have coming in? We got a bit. I guess you can get a promotion. You want another one? Yeah, alright. 78. You want another one? Yeah, alright. There you go. How about, do you want another one? So this one's to consul. Alright, get it. And I had to spend my entire turn's income, and I didn't quite get it to 80% there. That's alright. I don't think we need to construct anything this... I was going to sabotage... Oh, we don't actually need to. You just come over here, because you're going to reinforce. And you make the attack.
Attack for Rome!
Yeah, did not need to sabotage them. The thing is, though, sabotaging them would give this spy extra experience. Because it's a timescale-wise slow campaign, you know, we've got like 12 turns a year. Spies are a hell of a lot more useful because they don't just die of old age like they do in vanilla. Grand campaign. I mean, technically this is kind of vanilla. Okay. We need to make a run for this settlement because they've got no defenses here. Unless there's something in ambush stance, which would suck.
Advance. Ready for orders. At once. Commander, on the move.
Okay, we should be able to hit them from their next turn. The public order here is not brilliant, obviously, since I sacked it. Yeah, I don't know what to do about that right now. It's okay. I mean, if we come over here and cause a rebellion, it's alright. You come over here. Oh, God, I should have moved him last turn. Oh, well. Okay, now we're actually lowering public order here. So, no, I want him to deploy next turn. If he deploys now, he won't be able to deploy next turn. Why is this going downhill? Is it because of slaves? Somewhat. Events -2. Oh, it was a bad autumn, I think. Yeah. Oh, now I don't have the money to do sabotage this. Alright, we'll just have a look over here. If they've got another army, then there's cause for concern. But if there isn't, then I think we'll be okay.
Ready for
But also, if we could take this settlement here, there's lead there.
Commander. Ready for orders.
Alright, let's do this.
On the move. At your command.
Even if we can't sabotage him, we'll still beat him. See? And whatever soldiers we lose, we can just train new ones. And that's another thing. Auto-resolve wipes out the enemy army all the fucking time. If I fought the battle manually, half of them would get away, because I don't have much cavalry.
Ready for battle.
And of course, I didn't lose any battalions.
Before Rome! Laying siege to the settlement at your command. On the move. Let them cower before Rome!
There you go, the hostility, but that's okay. I'll just replace them with something else. Okay, this settlement here. What are we gonna do with it? It's already like a really shit region. I'm going to demolish those 2 buildings, so yeah, I'm going to loot it.
We hunger for battle.
Which of course caused massive public order problems, so that's okay. So we're going to destroy this, which will make us even more money.
Ready for battle.
Oh fuck!
At once.
I gotta remember that causes slavery. Slavery's not a good. Getting too much slavery is not a good thing. See, it's causing a lot more problems now. Well, it's not like we're not in terrible danger just yet. Alright, I wouldn't worry about getting rid of these agents. Let's just head up here and have a look. So there's more iron resource over there. So we can use this one for attack, that one for defense, something like that. Because you can't get them both from one settlement. Okay, now that we got a bit more money, let's see if we can get
We're going to need a bigger fleet.
a couple more of those.
Ready for orders.
For some reason, it actually fixed up the public order here. I don't know. Alright, what else can we do? I wonder if there's a technology that I can use to reduce slave unrest. I don't know, I can't remember. Moving on.
We hunger for battle. Ready for battle.
Alright, let's do this.
Peace is not an easy word. Warriors speak of honor and glory, but you have little of them left.
Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna accept this peace treaty. Because I want the money. I'm still gonna go and kill them next turn. I mean, the thing is, when you're already unreliable, when you're already at the bottom, there's nowhere left to go. Except up.
This senseless war can end today, but only if you see matters as they are, not as you wish.
Oh, everything is how I wish. I'm going to wish for money, and it's going to happen. You're going to give me that money, and at the earliest opportunity, I will still come and kill you. Okay, so we've got 2 peace treaties on that. So, okay, got a new general, that's great. But they've still got one here. Where are you going? Transports. See, if they take Olbia away from me, that would be a disaster. I wouldn't be able to feed my people. Maybe. I mean, there's still a good couple of turns away from getting there, if that is what they're aiming for. We also just finished that, that's really useful. What's the other stuff here in the laws? I call it philosophy because that's what it is in the Grand Campaign, but it's not actually philosophy. So, plus 2% wealth from all sources. I don't really invest much into commerce. That's not really a necessary tech. That's pretty good. 10% tax rate. 15% wealth from commerce, minus 3 public order. That's absolute shit. 15% tax rate, minus 6% public order. That's shit. I don't like things that reduce public order, especially after I focus on getting public order. Let's have a look at what else there is. Enables docks, dry docks. Reduce upkeep. Because I don't think there's a military reform. But there's stuff here that we can get that's going to reduce our upkeep costs for our military. What about here? So these things here, along this line. That one there, extra 15% melee attack for all infantry units. That's pretty good. What else have we got? So improvements. Reduced construction costs for everything. I do make quite a lot of money from industry, so yeah, let's do that. And it would be nice if our construction was cheaper. So we're still totally unreliable. Don't expect
Be welcome, and may
anything at all
bless your work.
from diplomacy. It's just not going to work. These guys here don't completely hate me. Syracuse.
Greetings in the name of Hermes.
Yeah, let's just go kill them. You might be able to do this by yourself. They're allies, Emporion. Oh well. Oh well, it happens. We could do this by itself, which might be a good idea to send these guys. Actually, if I sent just you back to here, see, there's going to be a revolt. Alright, you come back to Messana, and I want you to make your way back to here. Not to necessarily trying to stop the revolt, but if the revolt... They may have actually stopped it. I guess we'll see. Alright, so this settlement here, should we loot it? Yes, oh no. We shouldn't because slavery is already at an all-time high. Occupy it, yeah. That would probably be the best choice. Okay, so we've increased our Imperium, which can cause problems of its own. Gives us more army capacity, which we didn't really desperately need. More spies, dignitaries, champions, that's all good. They've been defeated. It's always good to see a faction die. Okay. Most of this stuff will need to be converted. I don't think we really need 2 temples. I don't need Poseidon, get rid of that. Actually, what if we kept that one and converted it instead of converting this one? So destroy that. And convert that to Jupiter. And put mining there, because we don't need food things. Not unless we lose Olbia. Wait, is it called Olbia? Yeah. That'll need to be converted or else we're not going to get any garrison.
How can I be of assistance?
Well, your next step is to head over to Carthage and annoy them while we prepare our fleet. Okay, who's got... You've got the dignitary in that one. You get the next one. Plus 3 replenishment rate for all units. That sounds pretty good. In the parent army.
I serve Rome. No, I am a citizen of Rome.
Do we need another spy? I wouldn't mind another spy around here, actually. As you can tell, spies have been quite useful. Let's get one of these and one of those. Now, I'll actually repair this because I want to convert it and upgrade it as soon as possible because it means more public order for me on a global state. We'll also... Yeah, we've already got one here. Oh, wait, no. He's attached to that army. Okay, yeah, I'll get another one. Spy first. Go with her.
At your service.
I am Rome's champion. Commander?
Alright, good stuff. Okay, no, you need to recruit some more units. There we go.
Rome needs good ready fighters. For battle.
Okay, it's not going to revolt just yet, but it's pretty close to revolting. So winter lowers public order. Oh, fuck me, there is a slight chance of civil war. I am curious if we did let the civil war happen. Like, I might just pretend like that's not even there. Let's just hypothetically think. If the civil war does happen, is it possible that we can get all the bonuses from hence civil war? I mean, it's fine. I mean, you're never going to know unless you give it a shot. The thing is, civil wars can be really fucking devastating. They're not hard to get rid of, but they can be time consuming. Because you lose half of your settlements, and you lose half of your armies. Which, you know, losing half of your generals is just fucking disgusting. I mean, they're very much avoidable, the civil wars. But, we'll just see what happens. Alright, let's upgrade this. That way we can destroy that. Okay, I'm going to destroy this now, which means I won't be able to recruit any Principes for 5 turns, but I don't think I need to right now. Now, you Yeah, you need to get your ass over here. And you... show me what's going on up here. Okay, if you can manage to assassinate him, then he will not be able to recruit. Good job.
Success is all
So that leaves them in a very much weakened state.
Ready for battle. Ready for orders.
We can't get that guy to leave. Alright, that's fine. You're gonna have to go by yourself, I think. Stay here just for the turn, so that you can recover just a few more extra troops. But no, there's no time. You gotta move it.
Get moving.
Because if they raise another army over here, they could raise it very quickly if I don't assassinate. If we take it next turn, we should be able to do it with what I've got here, because there's not a lot there. Alright, let's move on to the next turn. Hang on. What are we doing down here? Yeah. Is there going to be a revolt? No. So we'll just stay there for the time being, secure the region, and we'll see how we go from there. What was he doing? Oh, that's right.
Ready for orders.
Why did that adjust my income?
We hunger for battle.
But yeah, you can see that that's made them quite strong. So if we have a look at them and compare them with someone else. So they've got 59 melee attack. These are ones with 3 experience. Look at the ones with 1. 57 melee attack.
Commander.
54. So yeah, that made a big difference with melee attack. Alright, moving on. Obviously, when it comes to manually resolve fights, or even auto-resolve, it's always good to be able to kill your enemies. They look like they're heading to Olbia. I'm gonna have to deal with that. I've got heaps of money coming in. Minus 1% corruption, that's pretty good. Okay, now I'm not actually going to... Yeah, you know, I will adopt him. Okay.
Your orders.
It might be a good idea to chase after them. But what about these guys here? See, my fleet is not exactly ready yet. My nine ships here will not destroy their 20 transport ships. Now they are still too far away to get to Olbia, but if they get to here, I won't be able to stop them. Now, I'm not going to be able to have. I'm not going to have enough time to raise a whole army of garbage to try and stop them. No, I could. It's just it's expensive. I mean, if they take Olbia, I'll just take it right back off them. Alright, I don't think it'll matter if this guy's here. We should still be able to kill them.
To victory. On the move. Ready for all. At your command.
Now, no more looting.
Ready for orders.
And good, they're wiped out. That's what I wanted to see. Alright, now you come down here and I want...
I will do.
There's going to be a revolt.
Moving out.
That's okay.
A true Roman.
Yeah, we can't stop that from happening.
Enemies live.
Just leave that be for the time being because we'll convert it. Get rid of this and I'll convert that to this. This needs to be converted. Let's just hope that the revolt doesn't happen here. I mean, if it does, I mean, I can probably get him to go over there and stop it.
service.
Okay, we're almost at an hour. Start finishing things up. So that's owned by Carthage now. Right, yeah, I want you to come and have a look at Tolosa. Because that's the last region we need for this province. Okay, I think I forgot to recruit some troops into this navy last time. And then we're definitely going to need some of these guys here. I don't have a whole lot of naval capacity. And if I was to upgrade that, Assault Hexareme, Triari, those could be useful, but, you know, researching other things right now. Just in case. Alright, so... Yep, you need to attach yourself. Hang on. Make sure you get out of force march. Good. Public order is very much under control there, so that's great. Not so much over here. We're going to need to start fixing this up. Let's upgrade that. That'll help. What's this? Market town. If we convert it to civil town, that gives public order. That'll provide more money. Not necessarily. It doesn't matter. Alright, moving on. And then we'll end the episode there. So that's probably the one that provides extra training. And I prefer this. Alright, moving on. Wouldn't it be funny if a civil war broke out right now? Alright, cool. I think everything's coming together quite nicely. I mean, all of Italy is under our control now. We've gotten rid of our originally useless allies. Civil war over here, not civil war, rebellion, but we can handle it. Anyway guys, that's the end of this episode, so like and subscribe. Part 4 is next, and don't forget to visit me on Facebook. See you next time, fuckers.